time to address my beloved Atlanta Falcons situation. Of course, as you may know, we did sign Raheem Morris as our head coach. Common ground. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at the hire at all. I think Raheem Morris has a lot of potential. And, he wasn't in the right situation the last time he had the head coaching opportunity when he was the interim coach after we got rid of Dan Quinn's sorry ass a while back. And kudos for you, Dan Quinn, for landing the job in Washington. Good job. I'm glad you're not on our staff anymore. But anyway, good luck, you Commander fans. My goodness. But anyway, everybody, it's all the speculation of what are we going to do at quarterback, because that's all that really matters right now in the situation that we're in. My Atlanta Falcons has everything they need on offense except the quarterback. We got a good offensive line. We got a good receiving core. We might need to add some receivers, but we got 2 running backs and a unicorn for a tight end. But none of that means nothing unless we get it right at the quarterback situation. Our current quarterback situation is that we don't have any quarterbacks. I don't care if their name is still listed on the roster. It doesn't matter, because our starting quarterback is not on our roster right now for the 2024 season. Desmond Ridder, I don't even want to say his name anymore. This is the last time I will mention his name. But he is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. A lot of speculation of if we're going to trade for Justin Fields. There's talk out there. I don't want us to do that, because is Justin Fields a legit starting quarterback in this league? I mean, he showed flashes here and there, but if you take him, then you got to commit to him on a big contract. I don't want us to do that. I want us to get a veteran quarterback, someone like Russell Wilson. I know Russell Wilson at times looked bad this past season, but was it all him? That was just kind of a crazy situation. They did haul off 5 wins in a row. Everybody was singing their praises. All of a sudden, they lose some games in a row, and then Sean Payton throws them under the bus and then sits them for the rest of the season, probably because they didn't want to pay that injury bonus. But nonetheless, we can get Russell at a good price. I mean, Denver still owes him, $39 million or something like that. But we can get him on a front-loaded contract for a 3-year deal, but keeping him for 1, knowing that we'll probably move off of him in the next season to come. But we need a veteran quarterback like him that we can plug and play right now with all the weapons that we have, not to mention drafting a quarterback. And I want to draft a quarterback still in the first round, or depending on who's is the right fit. But I look at the draft and I'm not sure, because I'm like, who is the right fit at quarterback for the Falcons? Caleb Williams is probably still going to be the number 1 quarterback taken, I suppose. Does Chicago take him? If Chicago sticks with Fields, then do they trade the pick? Does someone like Atlanta move up for that pick? Do we like Caleb Williams enough to move up to get him? I don't know. I don't know who is the right fit for Zach Robinson's, his scheme that he's going to be running. I assume that the scheme that he's going to be running is very similar to what McVay had going on with the LA Rams. Could be. But you know how my mantra is. I want a mobile quarterback, one that can do it all. And the best mobile quarterback to me that I see in the draft is Jaden Daniels from LSU. I would love to see Jaden Daniels in an Atlanta uniform. But then I'm not opposed to Caleb Williams, because Caleb Williams is legit. His stats were legit. It's just that USC had no defense. People have mentioned Bo Nix. I don't want Bo Nix. Bo Nix is already about 35 years old. He's been in college for 20 years. I don't want him. People mentioned Michael Penix. Michael Penix has a little age on him too, which is not a bad thing. I'm just joking about Bo Nix, because Michael Penix has been in college for a while too. People forget he started off in Indiana and then transferred into Washington and had a hell of a season last year. But am I sold on the lefty? I don't know. It's hard. Is Drake May that guy? I watched him enough in the ACC. I don't know that he's that guy either. I have my reservations about all of these quarterbacks in the draft, but you got to roll the dice with one. We have to draft a quarterback. But I'm just telling you, we also need to pick up one in free agency or via trade, however we need to do it. And if I had my choice right now, I don't know how it would work, but I would love to go ahead and make the deal for Russell Wilson. I prefer him over Justin Fields or Kirk Cousins. I prefer to roll the dice with Russell Wilson. Then not only that, draft a quarterback, my preference, Jaden Daniels. It's just my thoughts on my Atlanta Falcons. I've been seeing a whole lot of talk, especially today with all this speculation about what we're going to do. But they're going to have to pull the trigger on something real soon, as the draft will be here before you know it.